Well, first of all, I apologize for the tardiness, but as you can imagine, very jubilant locker room. Very proud of our football team, our 21 seniors. They created a memory today that will last a lifetime, and that's winning a championship in Nippert Stadium on that field, senior day. And I can't say enough of what this senior class has meant to our football family. You know, when we set out this journey about 11 months ago, and then in August, I told our team we'd be defining how we handle adversity and how resilient we are with adversity and all the things that are associated with it. And I think today kind of summarized everything with anything and everything that could go your way in the second half. We found a way to hang in there and win the football game. And you know, I thought obviously our defense jump-started us, you know, very opportunistic. You know, also, you know, special teams early with flipping field position, the punt by O'Donnell, and then obviously the turnover for 6. Then I thought Munchie stepped up on the one drive where we came away with a touchdown. We had numerous third down opportunities, and he converted and he kept plays alive with his legs. So I think a great team win, and you know, just very proud of everyone associated with our football program and everything that we've gone through and worked through, and to keep fighting and playing. And you know, the #1 goal in our football program is to graduate and win academically, and our second goal is to win Big East Conference championships. And very proud of our players. I'll answer any questions you may have.
Coach, it's senior day, but all your touchdowns scored by guys will be back here next year. Talk about how gratifying it is to see those guys, specifically down the stretch, playing such a huge role with you guys.
Well, you know, the way Munchie played, you know, and I think you see he gets more comfortable with his reps and the repetitions increasing. And I thought he managed the game exceptionally well. You know, Anthony McClung stepped up, you know, 142 yards receiving. You know, the big play to Blake Ann, and then obviously the true freshman out of Stony Creek, Georgia, Alex Chisholm. One-on-one situation, they were in man coverage, and we knew it. We just had a feeling they were going to be in. It was after a stoppage of clock, and you know, he won the line of scrimmage and made a great play, and obviously Munchie put the ball up and gave him an opportunity to be successful. So, you know, I'm excited. You know, we're still not anywhere where we need to be in the program, and that stems from recruiting and all that, but I think you can see the young talent that we have in this football program, and we'll continue to grow and develop it. But again, to me, it's about the seniors. I tell you what, their perseverance, their leadership, you know, they've set the standard and the expectations for many years to come of what's expected in a senior class in our football family.
Was they get a little anxious there at the end when they came back?
Very anxious, you know, but our kids, you know, they don't crack, and I think that's a tribute to the way we train. You know, the off season with our standard periods, the 6 a.m. workouts, to the way we practice. But I've been coaching a long time, and that's the first time we had to end the game on a punt. And they had 11 down, and we did a great job with our operation time and getting rid of the ball.
Forward 8 to 9 and 3, Big East champs. Talk about just the turnaround and what that means to you.
It means a lot, and sometimes you have to lose to really appreciate this. And you never take winning for granted. The margin of victory is very minimal. It's very small. And you know, just the effort, you know, being home over the holidays. Shoot, I was so disappointed. I left the country and hid in Canada for a little bit. And you know, I knew our players were disappointed. When they came back January 3rd and we had that team meeting at night, I could see a very focused football team, very prideful. In the way we've conducted our business, the way we've managed ourselves, both on and off the field. And if you remember, you know, we talked about 2011, our motto was be a champion. And before we could be champions, our team had to be comprised of individual champions by the way they represented themselves, by the way they go to class, and by the way they work. And when we had a team comprised of individual champions, that gives you an opportunity to win a championship, and we were able to do that today.
One of the biggest questions coming in was the play of the offensive line. They've had an outstanding year. Can you kind of talk about their maturation through the year?
Resiliency. Some of the toughest individuals I've ever been a part of. And, you know, you look at Randy Martinez, and these individuals have played through numerous injuries this year, and you would never know it. Randy Martinez can barely walk during the week of practice, and he's a warrior. You look at Evan Davis. Evan Davis can barely practice, and after we lost to Rutgers, he didn't practice all week. And we were on the bus and he looked at me and he said, "Coach, I got to practice." And I think that's the mentality that we've had, and then obviously Alex Hoffman. And Don Mahoney, I think, is the best offensive line coach in America. And he's really gotten those 5 individuals to perform. You lose your starting right tackle in Sean Huey, and you bring in a redshirt freshman who was recruited here as a defensive lineman last year. We had just moved him to offensive line. He put about 48 plus pounds on, and he's starting, and we're winning the biggest Big East Conference championship with him. So again, the offensive line, just can't say enough about them.
Wherever you end up, bowl game wise, whoever you play, how much does that influence just how you feel about the season and having that ending to the year?
Well, like I said, our goal is to become champions, and we just accomplished that. But one of our other team goals is to win the bowl game. And you never take bowl games for granted. We've been playing football here now for 124 years, and this will be our 13th bowl game. And I said bowl games are special. I don't care which bowl it is. Every bowl game is special, and it's an opportunity for your fans to travel, to spend the holidays together as a family. And I like that because I love spending the holidays not only with my immediate family, but with our football family. And everyone out there, you need to buy your bowl tickets. And we need to have a strong showing wherever we go to prove to the nation that Bearcat football fans are the best fans in America.
Speaking of tickets, wasn't this out tonight, 27,000? Can I talk about that?
We got to get that. There's no excuse. And, part of elevating the football program is selling games out at Nippert. And, I'm excited about Whit Babcock because he has such great vision for what we want to do in Nippert. And, we want to make this the hottest ticket in the city. And, I think sometimes when you have something right here, you don't appreciate it as much. And I think people need to realize, and I said it, they need to embrace this football program and this football team because we embody what the city of Cincinnati is all about. Blue collar, hardworking, suffer through adversity, family oriented, and we're a football program that the entire city of Cincinnati should say, this is our team. And I mean that sincerely.
Talk about the touchdown by Walt. First, have you ever seen a play like that before? And second, just what it did for momentum and got you guys going.
Well, it provided a great spark for us, and that was the field position came from the punt team, and then Walt has been an individual who continues to get better and better week in and week out, and it was a great play. I've never seen a play like that before. And he basically took the ball right out of the quarterback's cradle. So obviously that jump started us, and then also Drew Fry, with his interception. Anytime you can score 14 points on defense, that's really going to spark you, and we needed them today.
Anything else, guys?
Thank you.